Hey everyone, Marc Saltzman here. Today we're taking a look at the BlackBerry PlayBook. This is Research in Motion's first stab at a tablet. It is a 7-inch touchscreen device that lets you do things like surf the web and play games, listen to music, take pictures, watch videos, and of course get work done as well. It's not perfect, but in this video review I'm going to walk you through some of its cool features and then outline a few areas of improvement. So this is a $499 tab. It's for 16 gigs of built-in memory. There's no expandable memory, just like the iPad. And then it goes up to $599 for 32 gigs and $699 for 64 gigs. So you need to buy one, of course, based on your consumption. How much data and media are you going to store on the device itself? All right, so this is one of the coolest things about the PlayBook is its form factor. So I think a lot of people will prefer the 7-inch form factor over a bigger, nearly 10-inch iPad. This can be easily slipped into a purse or into a suit jacket. You know, their primary target are businesses, so definitely RIM is going after suits, if you will. There's a lot of security built in, which we'll get to in a moment. And again, it is more portable. You can, show a presentation in a boardroom, slip it into your suit pocket, commute home on the train, read your email. If you have a nearby BlackBerry, we'll get to that in a second. But I think a lot of people will like the interface, and they'll like this feels very solid. It's got a dual-core processor, a gig of RAM. It's got, dual HD cameras. There's one there. It shoots 1080p video, by the way, which is better than the iPad 2, 720p, and a front-facing 3-megapixel camera as well for video conferencing. So I really like the interface as well. As you can see, it's very much like the WebOS from HP, formerly Palm, as you've got these card-like pictures that can be minimized and maximized. So there's YouTube. You just push up on the border. A lot of people don't know that that border is touch sensitive as well. So you can scroll through your apps. This is the PlayBook App Store. Then you push up again, move it across, and then this is weather. So I can minimize and then actually cut it out altogether. Let me show you how good the screen is as well. It's a beautiful screen. Let me go to videos down here. Here we go, videos. If you can see that, I'm going to show you a video clip that's embedded inside. It is on the PlayBook itself. Take a look at the quality of this video. Absolutely stunning. And again, the camera is very powerful as well. Let me load that up. And again, you don't have to keep minimizing it. It's powerful enough, has enough RAM and enough processing power to keep multiple apps open. So there I am. This is my HD outward-facing camera that also takes 5-megapixel stills. And then much like the iPad, you can flip it around. And then you see the forward camera, and that's again the 3-megapixel. And you can toggle between video and photos. So overall, I really like the interface. It's fast. Here's some photos. These are, of course, again, all included on the BlackBerry PlayBook to start. But when you synchronize it with your PC or your Mac, you can copy over all kinds of media as well. Now, here's a couple things that I don't love about the PlayBook, and I'm not alone on this if you've been reading any of the reviews. One is that you can't pick up your corporate mail on this, or if you have another ISP. In Canada, we've got Bell and Rogers and TELUS and Videotron. You can't pick up your mail on this. You can pick up your webmail like Gmail and Windows Live or Hotmail. There's Yahoo and AOL apps built in, if you can see that here. But you can't pick up your corporate mail or your other major ISPs, because it's a security concern. So RIM, again, their primary target is business. So that means that if you have a nearby BlackBerry OS 5 or newer, then this can wirelessly tether with that BlackBerry and show you your email on the PlayBook as if it was stored on it, and you can reply and view through your, flip through your inbox and all that. But no data is actually stored on the PlayBook. So if you accidentally leave this, say, in the back of a taxi, your data, your company information is safe because that connection is broken. You'll have your BlackBerry on you, and there's no risk of losing data in that respect. I still think it's a mistake, because I think it's an inconvenience that you need a second product with you in order to pick up your email. On a related note, there's no 3G version of the PlayBook. That's apparently coming this summer, says RIM, so it's Wi-Fi only unless you have that nearby BlackBerry for that Bluetooth tethering, or another smartphone that can create a personal hotspot, a wireless hotspot that lets Wi-Fi devices join and then gets online via 3G. So that's one issue, is this decision to restrict or limit what kind of email you can read on the device. The second issue is apps, or lack thereof. There is an app store built in, but unlike how the iPad will play iPhone apps and you just expand it full screen, the BlackBerry PlayBook app store does not support BlackBerry App World apps. So there's not a lot to start. In fact, the ones that I did download, I was excited to see TuneIn Radio, for example. This one down here, this is one of my favorite iPad apps for streaming music from around the world. But every time I try to play music, it says stream error on the top. It will not play any of the apps that I want. So any of the stations that I want. So there's a lack of apps. The apps that are there don't always work. And at least RIM announced support for Android apps beginning in the summer of 2011. So that's something to look forward to because there aren't a lot of apps for it. Maybe it's not the same demographic as iPad. Maybe they don't care about 400,000 apps. They just want a business tool with a little bit of fun on the side. But I still think that all these tablets they pretty much do the same thing. They're good ebook readers. They can take pictures, listen to music, and read your email. But it's really software that unlocks the true capabilities of a tablet. And without a good app store, I think they're really going to fall far behind. It's not going to make much of a dent in the iPad market share that they've got for tablets, as well as all the other Android devices. Overall, I do like it. I think it's a solid B product. It is not perfect, but it does not deserve the thrashing that it's been getting among tech critics either. But overall, I do like the PlayBook. If you get a chance to play around with it, I encourage you to do so. If security is a priority, you want a smaller form factor, and you're a fan of RIM and you do have a BlackBerry already, you're going to get a lot more out of it. I'm Marc Saltzman. Thanks for watching.